y'all. Welcome to episode 4. I feel like we are getting better and better at this the more it goes on.
It's been a whole month. This is the 4th episode.
Wow, it is.
Wow.
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's right.
That's what they say. So we have a very exciting episode today. We are going to start with it's five Christmas flavors from Starbucks. We have all of them here. The crazy thing is, this morning I went to get the coffee for us, and my store did not have peppermint mocha, but the one in Tifton did.
So I picked it up on my way down here.
So we have 5 flavors for you. Also, if you like to watch your podcast, we are on YouTube. We are recording a video of us doing this, so you can actually see the Starbucks cups and this wonderful sweater.
It's adorable. That's the first thing I said when I walked in. I'm like, what are you wearing?
This is a fashion statement, honey. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about some Amazon finds, and this is something that you can get on Amazon. It's one size, so I was very nervous about it. It's very hot. I'm about to be sweating in a second, but it's so cute. So it has little, I say they're satsumas.
I say satsumas.
It's probably a tangerine, but they're little satsumas, and it is hilarious. I just feel like they made this sweater for me.
They did.
I don't know why they made it in bulk. They only needed one,
just for
Anyways,
Lisa.
I thought this would be fun to wear on the podcast today, and it is actually cold outside.
Yeah, it's freezing.
It sort of works.
Well, freezing for South Georgia.
Also, my hair is...
It is?
Yeah. So,
oh my gosh, girl.
If you can see on YouTube, I put low lights in and I toned down all the blonde. So this is the
fall look.
Yes.
It looks so good. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that.
I love dark hair. Well, I like that it's subtle too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what is up with her? I can't. Anyway, so yes, you can see all of those lovely features on not Amazon.
Yeah,
not Amazon, on YouTube. So the way we're gonna work this, because we have lots of technology around us, even though you can't see it, we are going to test all the flavors, give you our real opinion, because we are not sponsored in any way by Starbucks.
I wish.
This is not an ad. But we are going to do a quick commercial break so we can get all of the coffee out of here, and then we're going to come back. So we're going to do this first. Before we begin, I have a few facts about Starbucks.
Hit me with them.
Okay, so Starbuck was the name of the first mate on the ship in the novel Moby Dick. And the guys who opened up Starbucks, that was their favorite book, and so they named Starbucks after the ship.
Oh. That sounds so boring. Imagine going around saying your favorite book is Moby Dick.
Also, do you think it really was? Do you think some people just say that to be
Maybe.
oh, I'm so smart? I don't know. I mean, if that's your favorite book, more power to you, I guess. Okay, so also, they have their own coffee farm.
No way.
I thought that was really cool.
In the United States? You don't know.
I didn't get that far in the thing, but they do have their own coffee farm, and you can take a virtual tour of the farm. You can go to coffeeexperiences.starbucks.com, and you can tour the coffee farm.
I will be doing that later.
I would be willing to bet it's in another country, though.
Yeah.
I don't think we produce coffee beans here.
I don't think so either, other than Hawaii. I think they produce coffee.
Yeah.
Other tropical places, I don't know.
If you go to that website, I'm sure it says on there, we need a fact checker.
Yes, we do.
Does anybody want to come volunteer to be a fact checker?
I feel
for this
Brent
podcast?
would know. Brent could be our fact
100%. Okay, and then the last little fact, I thought this was fun, is the first latte was introduced 13 years after Starbucks opened in 1971, and the latte today is the most beloved brewed coffee at Starbucks, and they didn't even introduce it until after a decade of
who
being
invented
open.
the latte? We don't know that either.
Mr. Latte, of course.
Okay, for sure. I'm asking way too many questions this episode.
Mr. Latte. I'm sure maybe latte is in the book Moby Dick.
Maybe.
I've never read it, so I don't know. All right, so we're going to start with caramel brulee latte, I think is how you say
Cheers.
this. Okay,
Talk
let's
about that
see.
cup.
First of all, yes, these cups are so cute. It's kind of blurry on the YouTube channel, but we've got this little cup that they serve in for Christmas. And then you have this one, and it has like little Christmas trees and ornaments all over it. So you get 2 different kind of, what do you call those, patterns when you order the to-go. So anyways, all right. And Caitlin has cups from my cabinet. So.
Yes, because we split them up. We didn't want to be...
But ironically enough, one is Buc-ee's. I'm sure y'all are not surprised. And then the other 3 are Starbucks cups that you get. It's the free cup that you get. When is that they do it? Like right before Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
It's soon.
Soon, yeah.
It's coming up. So look, it'll tell you on the app if you have it.
Maybe by the time this podcast came out, it's already happened.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Well, that would be fun if it did, because then we are like on trend.
Yes.
You know? Okay, so caramel brulee latte. I have to say I'm biased because I already know what this one tastes like. Sorry. It's really good.
I don't love this one. It's my fiance's favorite, but...
Love it. I love it.
It's good.
Also, we just ASMR with that gulp, I think. That one's really good.
I would are we going to rate them?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
I would rate that one like an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, that's definitely a 9.5 for me.
Nice.
That is my favorite one. Now, disclaimer, I have never had any of the other flavors. Caitlin has.
Yeah, I've had a few.
All of them, or
I don't think so, no.
Okay. So that's the only one I've had is caramel brulee latte, and I like wait for that one. So I'm very excited for these next ones. But that one, I'm going to give a 9.5 because why am I giving that? Oh, because I feel like I might have a favorite. I don't know. I may have a favorite.
You might have
one.
a new favorite after today.
Right.
So my favorite is the peppermint mocha.
Okay, let's
So I
try
think we
that
should do
one.
that one next.
This is the one that my Starbucks did not have, but
Yes.
Caitlin was able to get it. Okay, so peppermint mocha. Okay. Okay, no.
I love it.
I love mint chocolate, like anything.
Yeah. But not that.
Yeah, I'm not ordering that one. I would not order that one. Okay, let's see. What would you rate that one, though? That one's
9.5 out of 10.
Okay. I would say a 6. I'd give it a 6. I love peppermint. I don't like it together.
Fair. Okay, Tristan hates that one too. So you and
That is
Tristan
so
are
fu-
on.
We have the same
the
like
same
taste
taste
buds.
buds.
Okay, what's next? Do you have?
Let's do sugar cookie. That
Oh.
one sounds the most fun.
This is the one I have a feeling I may like this better than caramel brulee latte. So this is sugar cookie latte. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Wow, the smell.
Yes.
The smell of this is amazing.
I can't believe I've never had this one.
Me either.
That's good.
Also, there's like crumbles of something in this because there was like green like glitter or something in it when we opened the top. I'm thinking that might be the little crystals
Yeah.
that are on top of sugar cookies. That is good. I would order this again. I don't know.
9 out of 10, I think.
I'm going to say a 9 too because I would not say it's better than caramel brulee latte, but I would order this just because that's very good.
That is good.
It does taste like a sugar cookie in a cup though.
The other one that I have never had is the chestnut praline.
Okay, I've never had this. Okay, but I love nutty stuff, so chestnut praline.
That's really good, but it's not super powerful like the other flavors.
Yeah, it's nutty. It's very nutty and almost like a cinnamon.
Mhm.
What is that?
What is a praline? Is that what a praline is?
Oh, I should know because I think it's something you make with pecans.
Is it?
Pecan pralines? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What
Is this
it?
pecan-y?
Okay, fact checker. I'd say it's nutty. I don't know about pecan-y because I think the taste of pecans has like a butter taste,
Yeah.
and I don't get that. I get a cinnamon taste from this. I wouldn't order this.
I would do like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
If you don't like a lot of flavor in your coffee, this one's a good one, I think.
Yeah, I would say a 7 out of 10 for that. Yeah. I would definitely order again caramel brulee and sugar cookie so far. Okay.
This next one is my other favorite. If I don't get the peppermint
Okay.
mocha, I get the toasted white mocha.
I feel like I will like this one because I like white chocolate mocha.
That's what this is.
So, what's the toasted though?
maybe something
Nutty?
Yeah.
Does it have like a nut? Okay.
I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Good. Solid.
It does kind of taste like it's been in an oven. Like, right?
Okay.
It does have like a...
Aluminum foil flavor.
I might not have described that correctly. Yeah, I do feel like it has a toasted... It's different than the white chocolate mocha.
When I was a barista,
Wonder
we
what
had
that
something
is.
similar, and we used marshmallow with the white mocha. So maybe it's something like that, like a toasted marshmallow flavor. I don't know,
Okay.
though. Don't quote me.
It definitely is good. I would give this, I would say, an 8 out of 10. I would get the sugar cookie over this one because I really liked that one. But caramel brulee is still my number one.
Ew.
I know. And so your number one was peppermint, right?
Peppermint,
You like
yeah, I
so
love
you
the
like the
peppermint.
peppermint better than this one?
I do.
Okay.
I think if I had the peppermint white mocha, I think that I would like that even more.
Oh, could you order that? Is that a
Probably.
secret menu item?
Maybe. Starbucks corporate calling us right now.
Right? They're like, you didn't like my coffees. Let us sponsor you. These are great.
They are
Everyone.
good. Yeah.
No. So my top two, caramel brulee latte and sugar cookie. So those are the 5 Christmas flavors from Starbucks this year. You should be able to get them. Like I said, at mine, the peppermint one was out, but you should be able to get at least 4 out of the 5 at any Starbucks, hopefully. And then the little facts that we gave you, don't forget, if you want to go virtually tour the coffee farm, it's coffeeexperiences.starbucks.com. So we're going to take a little commercial break and get all of the coffee away from all of the technology, and we'll be right back. Bring joy to the ones you love by sending them a holiday box of farm fresh citrus and pecans right to their front door. Each box is harvested, packed, and shipped straight from our farm. You can even include your own personal message. The box includes 6 satsumas or navel oranges and 1 pound of shelled pecans. Visit our website today to order www.rollingbranchfarms.com. We are back.
That was a good little break.
That was actually really fun, guys.
That was amazing.
I mean, that was really neat to be able to try different coffees because I would not like anything more than to go through the Starbucks drive-thru, get a big old cup of coffee that I've never tried before, and then hate it.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? And those sizes were perfect.
They were.
For like 2 people to split like that. So anyways, now we each have our favorite flavor in our cups here.
Pep.
For the rest of the podcast. Okay, so the next section that we're going to do today is called Flower Names, Meanings, and Do We Grow That or Not? I think this might be fun to do multiple like later on
Oh, yeah, for sure.
in the podcast, but we did pick 2 because
They're kind of hard to say.
they're hard to say, but also we pronounced the first one the wrong way. But like we found that out later
Yep.
on. Anyways, I thought this would be a fun little segment to do. So it's the flower names, how to pronounce them, and then the meaning behind it. Usually the flower, every type of flower out there has a specific meaning behind it. So if you're into that kind of thing, next time you're, picking out a bouquet or whatever, look up the meaning behind the flower, and then that can kind of help you write the card,
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so the first flower is, how do we say it correctly?
Calendula.
Calendula, for all of those sophisticated flower farmers.
So we haven't talked about this yet at all in the podcast, right?
No.
Okay, because
no.
we've talked about this, so I was
Yes.
just making sure. So I grew up just outside of Jacksonville, and there was a Calendula Road or whatever drive, and everyone around there calls it Calendula, Calendula Boulevard. And so I just always thought that's how you say that name, like that word, Calendula. And so when I came to start working here,
I was already sophisticated when you
was.
came to work here.
she was. And I said to my coworker, the girl that used to work here, I was talking about the calendula plant that we had. And she was like, "You're dumb. Actually, it's called calendula." And it blew my mind. I had no idea.
That is hilarious. Okay, so when I first started flower farming, I've got to think back because there were so many I said the wrong pronunciation.
It's so easy to do.
It is. But I as well called it calendula. thought that was the name of it because
That is so Southern of us, isn't it?
yes. But also, as you know from the introductions, I'm from a very small town, and if we had a Calendula Boulevard or road or whatever, I'm pretty sure we would all be pronouncing it Calendula.
Calendula Boulevard.
So that flower is hilarious. I thought that was great to put that one in here because we
Yes.
both thought that it was pronounced that way. And then later on, growing that particular flower, I came to find out that was not how you said it. So calendula.
It sounds so much more proper.
It does. Okay, so the leaves and the petals of this plant are edible. So this is one of those
Ooh.
flowers, that you will see on dishes in, the high-end restaurants. I mean, I've never seen it on, McDonald's burgers, so I'm pretty sure like the high-end places are the ones who like to use plants. Let's see, what else does it say? We didn't have much. Oh yeah, we did not have much luck growing calendula. The first year that I grew it was crazy. It was tall, it was big, it was beautiful. And then the next 2 years, you
It
saw
didn't
it.
do well this year.
It did
looked
not do well.
dead.
The bloom always came every week, but
Yep.
the stem length was not there. So that flower has been nixed. Okay. You will not see that this coming year.
You know what? If McDonald's had calendula on their menu, they would say calendula.
they would. You want calendula with that?
I
Drive
can't.
around.
Pull up to the next window.
Oh gosh. Okay.
We have to move on.
So instead of calendula, we grow marigolds. It's pretty much that you get
The same
calendula only comes in orange or yellow. Well, we do have the what color was that? Sahara, I think was the name of it. It was like red and remember the
Yeah,
calendula that we grew this year that didn't get very big?
I don't remember what color.
Anyways, it normally comes in orange or yellow, and so marigolds grow like crazy, and they grow great here. So marigolds replaces the calendula as far as this farm goes. And the meaning of a calendula is protection or transformation.
That's beautiful.
So yeah, I love that. I love that it's protection. I think that's really neat. I don't know where they come up with these meanings, but
Have you ever seen anyone build a bouquet based off their meaning?
no,
Ooh, maybe that's something we could do.
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
And maybe, you know what, maybe they do. I don't know if they do, but I
Right.
think this is a really good idea is look up the flowers in your bouquet and then come up with the name of it based off of the meaning.
Wow.
So I may do that this year.
That would be awesome.
That would be really cool. And then we could just call it that.
Yeah.
Like this one could be the protection and transformation bouquet.
Wow.
I think that's
That's
cool.
beautiful.
I love
Does someone out
that.
there do that? If you do,
Yes, please tell us.
yeah, let me know.
Because we're not copying because we just came up with it live. So. Okay, the next flower. I have never grown this flower.
I've never heard of her.
Yeah, I have always wanted to get it. I see the plug trays when I'm doing plugs. I always see this, and then I get nervous because it's a little more expensive than what I normally spend on plugs. And then not only that, I'm just not sure if it's going to grow in this hot
Wow.
weather.
That's a beautiful
So-
flower. I just looked it up.
Yes,
Oh my
it's so
goodness.
pretty, and it comes in. It's usually that white and pink color
Okay.
is usually what you will get down here in our area. So it's called. I used to call it Godetia. No, wait. Did I think I said it right that time?
I think it's maybe Godisha.
Godetia is how you say it. I used to say. How did I say it now? Godetia. Godetia is how I used to say it. Godetia. And it's actually Godetia. So I completely bombed that anytime I was talking to anybody because I talked to a lot of growers about this particular flower, trying to get information on it, and definitely wasn't calling it Godetia. Like that doesn't even sound right. But it's a member of the primrose family. They reseed themselves and they come back year after year.
Ooh.
So it's a great cut flower. It's supposed to have a very long stem. It did not make it into the U-pick. It has not made it into any of the fields. I would really like to grow this flower. So I may try it. It won't be in the U-pick, but anything that we trial or retry is definitely in the back fields. and around the grocery store stuff, because we'll just do like a little section of it. So this may be one that I venture off and try this year, because I have been like eyeing it for years, and now I know how to say it correctly. So everyone wins. The meaning of Godisha is what? Charm and enthusiasm.
I like it because it is charming. Like, that's a unique plant right there.
I think that would be a cute, the charm. The charmed
charm.
bouquet or something. That's really pretty.
We got to do that for real.
I know. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Don't nobody take my idea unless you're already doing it. Okay, so the last one is not a mispronunciation, but this has become one of my favorite flowers. And the
Me
reason,
too.
yes, it's in your wedding.
It's going to be in my wedding.
The reason it was on my mind when we were coming up with things for this podcast is because I just sat down with my rep and we were talking about all the different things I was going to grow. And snapdragons, I think I have coming in every single color imaginable.
Yay.
They're so versatile. They go with anything. They transform a bouquet. They come in your wedding colors.
They do.
They come in Valentine colors. You'll see them in the Valentine bouquets. So I'm using them a lot this year.
I'm so excited. They are such a pretty flower, and it's so whimsical and different.
It
It's not like a
is.
circular focal. It's just like a little like.
And there's so many different uses for it. There's different varieties. So you can get some that have little green balls on the top, or you can get some where the flower like blooms all the way to the top. So
love.
they're so pretty. Let's see, what else does it say? Oh, I was going to say too that it also, just in the vase by itself, you could just put those in the
for
vase
sure.
and be done with it. Like,
We
it's
did
so
that
pretty.
as a giveaway. If you remember at the beginning of the
Yes,
U
we
pick,
did,
we
yeah.
did a Snapdragon giveaway because they were just so abundant and beautiful.
Yes.
People loved it.
And our second wave didn't come in until towards the end.
Yeah.
And now they're out there blooming.
looking so good. It's the only thing out
It
there.
is. It is. It's the only thing out there growing. So let's see. Grace and due to its growth in rock areas. It means grace. Oh, I get it. Sorry. I'm like reading off the
Scribble
notes. Here. So its meaning is grace, which I love that. Love that. That would be such a pretty name for a bouquet.
Grace.
Yes.
We're doing this.
We are. Okay, so that's what it means. And the reason why it is called grace is because it grows in rocky areas.
Which a lot of plants don't really thrive in that climate.
But I thought that was so neat that it grows in an environment where flowers should not be able to grow.
That's beautiful.
And
Snaps
it does.
for the snapdragons.
Yes, snaps. And then it also means strength. So grace and strength. So I thought that was really neat for those two.
You know, it is one of, I feel like the flowers that don't break easily whenever you're stripping the leaves in the field.
Yes.
A lot of flowers will break instantly. But
Those stems are strong.
Yeah, they're very strong. I don't have that issue with them.
Also, if you take the Florette online workshop from Erin Benzacane, this is one of the flowers that she likes to pick and show you that it's just very simple to harvest and shred the leaves off of, because it is a very easy flower to harvest, but not all of the flowers' leaves come off like that.
Yeah, no, a lot of them are very difficult.
But on the snapdragons, it's very easy, so it makes sense as to why you would use that for the video.
Yes.
So anyways, I love snapdragons.
You should have
They're
put
very
her
pretty.
last name as one of these things we don't know how to pronounce, because every time I read it, I'm like, I don't know how to say that.
I just remember, like in my mind, I think lidocaine, because, you know, I was a surge tech in another life. And benzocaine.
That's what you think of?
Benzocaine sounds like some type of like medicine to me. So I just remember like rhyme it with lidocaine and you'll be on the right track.
We're getting
there.
way too far off here. I'm so sorry.
Okay. So our next little section, we figured it was going to take a little bit. So it's called Amazon Finds. And we figured this would be a great time to give you guys some of the Amazon finds that we either own. I think I own all of mine. Do you own
okay.
all of yours?
No, I did not put anything on this.
So stuff we would like to have
Yep.
then, or stuff that we own, or something we have given as a gift. I have given one of these things as a gift that I do not own. All of the prices on mine, I think, are pretty practical for Christmas. And I tried to come up with things that I would not buy myself. So these are things that I would like to receive as a gift. And then Caitlin has things she would like to receive as a gift, right?
Yes.
And then I think maybe on our next episode, we can kind of break it down. Maybe like men, kids, kind of do like that.
Really give you a gift.
Yeah, like a gift
Idea,
guide.
a gift
Yeah,
guide.
I think that would be cool. I own a lot of things from Amazon, first of all. I'm sure most people do.
I really don't. I'm not there
don't?
yet. I'm not there yet.
Oh, wow. I have so many things. I feel like anytime I need something, I just go to Amazon.
It does get here very fast, which is awesome.
It does. Also, you can get shelled pecans from Rolling Branch Farms on Amazon.com.
No way. What a good plug. That's my favorite gift on there.
Right. That's first of all, that is the number one is the pecans. Okay. So also I got this sweater from there. I can link. I'll just call
adorable.
I'll call it the Satsuma sweater.
Link it in the show notes, please.
I will. Okay. So I'll do one and then you do one.
Okay,
That's how
perfect.
Okay. So I'm going to start with packing cubes. I thought these were the silliest thing when I first saw them, like, hit social media. And I was like, who is putting stuff in packing cubes? And then one of my friends bought me these packing cubes for my birthday. And let me just tell you, I know why they have all the hype. They are so amazing. So the one that I have is the one that I received as a gift is the one that I linked. It's going to be in the show notes. So this particular packing cube set comes with 6 packing cubes and it has a bonus shoe bag with it. It has 3 different sizes for laundry pouch. It like zips at the top. There's 3 different sizes, small, medium, large. And then there's 2 sizes of the square pouches. And when you put the clothes in there, they expand. So crazy. And then I have the pink leopard print.
You would.
Of course. These are water resistant. They are foldable, very easy to store when they are not in use. They take up practically no room. They have a mesh top. They're $16.99 on Amazon and the brand is Mossio. So the way I work this is I put, my like Monday to, I think I could fit 4 days, like a top and pants.
Wow.
4 days worth in my like large cube. And then obviously, all the other things that you pack can go in all the other cubes. But what I like is when I get to where I'm going, I take them out of that cube and then my dirty stuff goes into the cubes.
Yeah.
So then if it's in a certain size cube, I know that's dirty. And if it's in like the smaller one, I know that stuff is clean. I just love them. My shoes, so a lot of times my shoes will have like, grass or something on the bottom of them. And I'll chunk them in there and it'll get the entire suitcase dirty. This particular one has the shoe bag and you can stick a pair of shoes in there, which I try not to pack very many pairs of shoes when I'm going somewhere. And so you can put the shoes in there and it can just get that bag dirty and that's it. So love those. They're awesome. $16.99 I think is a great
Are the
price
bags
point.
themselves washable?
Yes, they are. They are. And they're I don't even know that you would have to wash them. I have accidentally thrown them in the washing machine before, but honestly, that material that they're made out of, you could just wipe it clean
okay.
if you needed to.
Yeah.
But I have thrown them in my washing machine on accident before, so I do know they are washable. The mesh top, I love that because when you open the suitcase, when you get where you're going, you can see, what's in each little thing. You don't have to unzip it and all of that. But it is this particular set that I have. I personally own these, and I think they're amazing. So I will link those, and all of these items will be linked in our show notes. But I think that would be something really fun for your sister, a friend. I mean, really anybody. It's a good price point, and then also it's not something I would buy myself.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good gift.
Yeah.
So for me, my favorite gift I've ever received that I know was from Amazon is, have you ever heard of a squatty potty?
Yes, I am dead.
Yes, girl.
Okay.
Those are life-changing.
Okay.
And it tucks right underneath your toilet. So when you need to use it, it just slides right out. And it's just a piece of plastic, like a $30 piece of plastic. But it changes your,
life.
in certain ways.
Fun fact about that, I watched that product on Shark Tank.
Did you?
That's a Shark Tank product.
No way.
Yes, it is.
I am a sucker for Shark Tank products, though.
Love
Like
that show.
Scrub Daddies, of course.
Yes, yes. Maybe we should do that on one of our
Yes.
a lot of the Shark Tank products. But yes, I can't remember who that was that presented that product, but I remember it coming on Shark Tank and thinking,
now it's legit.
yes, and thinking nobody's buying that, just like that. And I want to say Lori is the one
Who
that
invested?
invested and
Wow.
got that in, I think, Bed Bath & Beyond to begin with. But anyways, we need a fact checker.
If you have like a $25 white elephant exchange
Yes.
gift, this is the perfect
That
gift.
is perfect.
Because it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
It is.
And actually useful.
Yeah.
And it's something that no one else is going to think of to bring to those gift
And under
exchanges.
$30.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a really good one. That's hilarious. I love that. Okay, so my next one is a folding rechargeable makeup mirror. I also saw these all over social media. I did actually buy this one for myself, but I have gifted it many, many times to friends for
Ooh.
birthdays. Yes.
I just opened it. That looks awesome.
Yes, so it has LED lights. It has the on-off switch. It comes in rose gold. It's very thin, so it fits perfectly in those packing cubes.
What?
And you can set it up anywhere as long as it's charged. Make sure you charge it.
That's literally amazing. And that's so good. Only $25?
Yes, so it's $24.99, and it had a 10% off coupon. The brand was JBYAMUS, and I'm not sure how you would say that. But like I said, we're going to link this in the show notes. It has 3 color light settings. So it has that like yellow color, and then the like really like white one, and then the blue, I think, undertone light color. Anyways, these travel mirrors are great. It also comes even smaller than this. This is the size of an iPad. If you think about it, like an iPad Pro.
Yeah.
It actually comes in the size of the iPad mini. And like I said, you can stick that in your purse, really, depending on which size you get. And then you could set that up anywhere, when you're traveling. I use it here at my house, and then also whenever I travel somewhere. But this is a really good gift. This would be good for a white elephant.
I definitely would
It's
be.
cheap, practical. Also, like I said, mother-in-law, sister, niece. Who else do you buy for?
I don't know. I'm not there yet. My dog.
Your daughter. If you have a daughter, this would be something kind of fun. I don't think you could stick it in a stocking, but I think this would be something fun to get for a teenager.
Yeah.
For sure.
So my next gift is very basic, but it's on my wedding registry, and this is what I hope I get the
Oh,
most of.
okay.
Just Amazon gift cards.
Yeah.
Just so easy and so versatile because you can buy Rolling
Whatever.
Branch Farms pecans.
Right.
You can buy
That's right.
a squatty potty, whatever you need.
Yeah.
Just the gift card.
And you can use those for anything. I mean, they even have food on Amazon. Like,
Yep.
they have everything. So those are great options for sure. And you can get Amazon gift cards in stores.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like Dollar General, Home Depot, Target. I mean, you can get Amazon gift cards anywhere. So that's a quick grab and go. And then you're done. Check it off your list. Okay, so my last item is the throw blanket. Okay, so this is I don't know if you're familiar with Barefoot Dreams. Is that? Yeah, that's the name of it. For some reason, I was thinking that wasn't it. This is a really good dupe of the Barefoot Dreams blanket that's like over $100.
Oh gosh.
This one
Okay.
is not that much. This one is $39.99. The brand is Bearberry. It is very soft, just like Barefoot Dreams. They have 2 different sizes, a 50 by 60 and a 51 by 70. I have gifted this. I do not personally own it, but I have asked for it for Christmas this year because I finally want it. And I have always gifted the 51 by 70 because when you get that size, I feel like it wraps around your whole body. So it's just like, perfect for your binge watching something on the couch or whatever. And I love the color, which I always get this color when I gift it out. Stone and cream leopard print. So pretty.
It is pretty. I just pulled it up. I love
Yes,
that.
it's so pretty. So that's a great blanket. It won't break the bank. Also something great for a daughter, mother-in-law, cousin, really anybody that you're buying for. I think that's very versatile, and also price point is pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's not awful. If you go to TJ Maxx or anywhere, you'd be spending more than that.
Oh, yeah, true. You would, yeah. So that's some of our Amazon finds. And I think this episode comes out November 28th. Hopefully that's the correct date.
We'll see.
So you still have time if you want to snag any of those gifts. Maybe that will help you with your gift giving this year. But we'll try to do like maybe a more detailed gift guide in our next episode where we can kind of break it down for men, because I know men are so hard to buy for. Teenage boys, teenage girls are all hard to buy for. So we'll get some items together and maybe detail it, hone in.
Yeah. And I'll make a whole blog post about it that Lisa won't read.
Fun. and newsletter. You can say,
Yes.
check our Amazon finds out in the newsletter.
Maybe we should do a storefront. Is that a thing? People.
Yeah, well, you have to have that whole brand thing. It's a whole thing.
It's not that easy.
No, I tried to do the storefront, and even though they approved the brand to go like on Amazon, I haven't been approved for a store yet. So
Really?
it's a whole process.
Very interesting.
It is. It's crazy too. Okay, so we are going to go on into our generation gap discussion, which I'm laughing because this is hilarious.
Very excited.
Also, I'm sweating in the sweater, by the way. This is so hot. It was not a good idea.
Not in South Georgia. If you live anywhere else, you can buy
This
the sweater.
would be great. This would be great. But if you don't have Satsumas, don't buy it, because why are you wearing it?
You know what? I just thought about this. It could come off as mini pumpkins. It could be a little mini pumpkin sweater.
Yeah. It looks like tangerines to me, but
Yes.
I'm saying it's Satsumas.
Yes.
Okay, so this is hilarious. It's the generation gap. And we decided that this discussion would be about slang words. So Caitlin is 21. I'm 37. So she is Gen Z. I'm a millennial. And so this little segment, I guess you would call it, is just about different things. I guess how the times have changed.
How the times have changed.
And how
Yes.
they're evolving.
They are.
Right.
Even your kids have some slang words that I've never heard of.
They do. And I thought about they will be on the podcast next Monday, which will be, I think, December 5th. Anyways, they will be on that podcast. And for Generation Gap, I want to do the same thing with them because it's going to be totally different.
Yes.
And it's
they're
going to be
have
hilarious.
Such a fun insight.
I know.
Aw.
Okay, so my first slang word is, I can't even say this without laughing. Booyah.
Boo.
If you're listening, I'm sure you're cracking up.
I'll be honest, I've never said booyah in my life.
Yeah, I can't imagine that you would. I can't imagine that you would. So I'm going to use it in a sentence for you. I made an A on my test. So booyah.
Ooh, that's so weird. I don't even know how else to say it.
Hilarious. I used
Not
to say
good.
booyah all the time. Booyah. Like that was my, that was in my everyday vocabulary. Isn't it funny though how you have these words and then as you get older, like I don't remember the last time I said booyah.
Maybe you need to add it back in. Bring it back. It's so fetch, Regina.
Oh, so fetch. What is that on Tuesdays where we wear pink?
Wednesdays. October 3rd.
Sorry. On Wednesdays we wear pink. Okay, so my next one is the bomb. Okay.
The
and
bomb.
Sometimes we would say duh, like D-A, the bomb, or the bomb.
I would say like thebomb.com.
Yes.
I think I've said
it
that
originated
before.
from this. Yes.
Originated. I cannot.
Okay, so I thought this was also a funny way to use this in a sentence because, well, you'll see. These Birkenstocks are the bomb. Okay, Birkenstocks was a huge deal when I was in high
Really?
school. Yes. So they brought them back.
They are back.
But we actually got that started in the night. Well, no, wait. I was 99. I was in ninth grade. So this would have been the 2000s. Yeah.
Wow.
2000, 2001 was my sophomore, junior year. Well, 2003 is when I graduated. So, it's like 99,
Yeah.
2000, whatever. Anyways, we wore Birkenstocks in high school. We wore them every single day with every single thing. It did not matter what you were wearing. I guess it's like the Golden Gooses.
Yeah.
Today. That was our
Yeah.
Birkenstocks, okay?
So I enjoy Birkenstocks, but mine are like Target stocks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We
And
had
I-
some off brands. Yeah. We had some off brands.
Really love the rubber ones, Those are the best.
It's hilarious that they've brought them back and I don't have a pair. Like, I need to
Go
get
get
a
a
pair.
pair.
Like, come on.
Add that to your Amazon list.
Oh, yes. I bet they're on there, too.
I bet.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this one. So all that and a bag of chips. Okay.
I hate this one.
Like-
Okay. I feel like it's dramatic. I don't know why.
It is so dramatic. Okay, so here it is in a sentence. You are not all that and a bag of chips, so sit down somewhere. We used to say that all the time. All the
Like,
time.
what does that even mean, girl?
I don't know. Like, all that and a bag of chips. Like, what is a bag of chips? Like, it's nothing.
So weird. It's so weird, right?
It's so weird that was like, popular. That was a popular saying. You are all that in a bag of chips, or sit down. You're not all that in a bag of chips, or she thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. I don't get it. I don't get it today.
Is that universal, or is that just like a Southern thing to say also?
Oh, girl, I don't know. Maybe.
It feels very Southern, like a Southern woman not cussing. She's just going to be like, oh, yeah, you just think you're all that in a bag of chips, don't you?
That's true.
But
That's
I don't know.
True. I don't know because I am from the South. That very well could be all of these. Actually, now that you say that, could be a Central Georgia thing. I have no idea. But I just know they were said a lot in the early 2000s. So those are my three. Was it three? Yeah. Those are my three slang words for the millennials out there.
And for Gen Zers, I have a few that are hilarious. And the first one, it's kind of a diss to millennial culture.
Oh.
It's kind of like, I mean, I'm not saying if you
That's
do
hilarious.
these things, it's okay and I support you, but this is what the word is cheugy.
Cheugy.
Cheugy, cheugy. And it's just used to describe things like monograms or chevron print.
That's definitely a Southern thing, right? The monogram thing.
Oh, yeah,
That's
for
a
sure.
Southern thing. Yeah.
But anything like millennial culture would be cheugy.
Did you say chevron?
Yes.
Like what?
Like the gingham
Cheugy.
pattern for yes, like that's a little cheugy, girl.
I can't. And so what is cheugy? Hold on. Tell us what cheugy is.
So it's just uncool stuff. And a lot of times it's just used to describe millennials.
Not cheugy.
Have I told you about this word before or no? Is this the first time?
Cheugy. I don't think I've heard it.
Yeah, it's real.
And so it describes like chevron, monogram, and what
Just-
else?
I don't know. Whatever you would think is like super millennial, it's cheugy.
Birkenstock.
Well, those are kind of cool now too, I guess.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious that y'all have words to describe the millennials. Wow. Okay. What's
Okay,
next?
so the next one would be the word stan.
I have heard people use this before and I don't know what it means.
So basically, it just means you're super duper obsessed about something or you like really love it. Like,
So like I'm stan about monograms.
no, I stan this sweatshirt that your sweater you're wearing. Like, we stan. Like,
so
that's
this
adorable.
isn't cheugy.
No, not cheugy.
Okay.
Cheugy, no. Stan, yes.
So stan is like something that you love. I love that. So it's stan.
I feel like it got started maybe by an Eminem.
That's what I was just about to say. I feel like it used to mean fan
Yeah. Yep.
by Eminem. Yeah. Because I did hear that in a song of his. But I've heard like people your age say it. And I'm like, fan? But I guess it is. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, I'm a fan of
shirt
that.
or whatever. But okay. Like
Okay,
that
so
one.
the next one, you probably say this a lot. Slay.
Oh, yes, I say that all the time.
It's your favorite word. Occur, period, slay.
The only reason I say half of the new words that I say is because of you. Like what is it? Period.
Period.
Period. I use that one a lot because that's hilarious. So this is slay.
Yes.
Okay, so use this one in a sentence.
Taylor
for us.
Swift's new album, Midnight's, slays.
Is this the one that just came out?
Yes.
Because, love it.
Do you?
Anti-Hero. I love
Good.
Taylor Swift music. Like, love it. Anti-Hero, I think, is the one that's I'm the Problem. It's
Yes,
me.
yes,
Love that
yes.
song. Love that song. So, yes, that album is slay. Oh,
So
slay.
it's good, but also people can use this like derogatory.
Oh.
Like, it's kind of like a clapback. So if you were like, I love sardines, like, oh, slay, I guess. Like, whatever.
Oh, okay. So, like,
You like monograms? Cheugy, slay, whatever.
Well, I was gonna say how we used to say all that in a bag of chips. Then
Yeah.
you could be like slay, I guess. Isn't that funny how you can like merge the two?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Those were some good slang words.
I think
love
so.
that.
I think so.
I'm going to start throwing booyah back in them.
Booyah! Like what, girl?
What does that mean?
I don't know. All that in a bag of chips. What does that mean? Like a bag of chips is not that big and it's not that great. So
Pretty cheap.
It is pretty cheap. Comes in lots of flavors.
Okay, we're moving on. We said this is going to be a short episode
We
too.
did. Here we are at well, with our Starbucks, it's longer than this. But whatever. We're almost done.
We
folks. Okay, so we're going to move on to Name 5. This is a little game that was in my car. It looks like this if you're on YouTube. It is an actual game. It's just a bunch of cards and you draw them and it gives you categories and then you have to name 5 things within that category. So we brought that to the podcast and thought that would be fun. So we're just going to go ahead and draw the card, see what our category is, and then we will try to come up with 5 things.
I would just like to say Tristan said this is his favorite part of the podcast is listening to the Name 5 because he's trying to guess too what we're going to say.
Well, hey, Tristan, who exists.
And then another person said Moana is PG, not G. Sorry.
I also looked up Hocus Pocus and it was PG-13.
That's crazy.
I know. Also, that was what, episode
1.
And here we are on episode 4 correcting it. Whatever.
Okay. Let's do items of clothing that you can wear in the snow.
Okay, I like this. This is kind of Christmas.
What about your sweater?
For sure, because I'm burning up.
This is Christmas
Okay.
themed. That's good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with earmuffs. That's one.
Oh, those are good. Have you actually ever worn any before?
No.
Okay.
I wear a beanie.
Oh, that's what I'm going to say. Beanie.
Okay, yeah.
Beanie.
I wear the beanie or I wear like the one that goes around the head and
That's
the
a bit
ears.
chuggy.
Well, I've gone skiing. I ski like not all the time, but I've been skiing like 4 or 5 times. And every time I go skiing, I like to wear that.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I wear the beanie
It
thing,
pops off.
well, my head gets so like sweaty. It's like it like holds heat.
Anyway, quit talking
Anyway.
about sweat this episode.
I know, like I'm sweating this, and I feel like it's summertime. Okay, so you said beanie, earmuffs. Oh, scarf.
That's a good
You
one.
would wear that in the snow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like those blanket scarves. I used to wear them all the time, but now I could not wear a scarf.
Me either. And I have one. I still have one. I got rid of a lot of them because they're so like bulky, and I'm
She'd
like
be sweating.
sweating again. But who like we're not wearing that down
No.
here. We just don't have the weather for that. We don't have the weather for this sweater. Okay, like
Okay, the
bought
next item of clothing, only if you scotch it, right? Or whatever. I would say Uggs.
oh yeah.
Is that millennial culture or is that after you?
I'm pretty sure that was after me. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't think we had. Maybe we did. Maybe I was like 18, 19 when Uggs came out.
okay.
Like I never had a pair, and they weren't like popular, I guess, in my like area, like the Birkenstocks were. But I do know what Uggs are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are definitely winter boots, right?
Yeah, they're winter boots.
Oh gosh, I can't think of anything else. Gloves.
Perfect.
I bet people were screaming that out. Like, gloves, hello. Yeah, definitely waterproof.
I
if
have
you're
a
in the
funny
snow.
story about gloves. Can I
Okay,
tell
yeah.
you? Okay, so one time I went to Chicago on vacation.
Oh,
And we bought gloves because I didn't have a pair. And I was in this parking garage, and my dad's truck is so big that I was like sticking my head out the window to make sure we weren't going to like hit any of the signs.
Oh, wow.
And so I couldn't see. So I got out of the truck and was like standing, making sure that he wasn't hitting. Finally, we parked, and I went in and was looking for my gloves, and I couldn't find them. Okay. So I was like, dang it. Like, I really just lost my brand new pair of gloves.
Yeah.
And whatever, I just was going to go without them. Couldn't find them anywhere. Maybe I left them at the hotel. I don't know. So then we're walking out of the parking garage, and a homeless man had picked up my gloves because when I got out of the truck, they fell out.
No.
Yes. And he was putting them on, and I could not say no. I just let him
Yeah.
have them.
Yeah, I couldn't. I could not. No, I couldn't. No. I couldn't go up there and be like, "Excuse me, those are mine." I
Give
couldn't
me
do
back
that.
my $20 pair of gloves. No. So I was like, you know
wow.
what? Good for you. I'm glad you were here at the right moment.
Yeah.
I went and bought another pair. It was
I was about to
fine.
say, did you go buy another pair?
Yes.
Oh wow. Yeah, and definitely waterproof because if you're in the snow and you have like those, what is that? whatever that other material is, don't get those. Your hands will be wet, they will be
Yep.
cold, and they serve no purpose other than to be fashionable. Yes. So those are our 5 items for, what is it? Items or clothing to wear in the snow. Okay, so I have the quote for the day, and I decided to do it now because sometimes later becomes never.
So this could be really deep or really topical. Like,
Yes.
maybe maybe later never comes.
Right.
Wow. Or
Right.
you just forget about it and it was something important and you didn't do it.
Right.
You have to move on.
And when I saw this quote, it made me think about like getting started in flowers, which I don't even think we talked about.
We have not talked about
Hilarious.
that.
Oh well. Because I was 34, 33, 34 when I
Yeah.
first started, I felt like it was too late, that I should have already been in a career that I was going to be in long term. And the career that I was in, I didn't want to do that long term. And I took the leap. So, and did it, because if I had not, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
We wouldn't be doing this podcast. So anyways, I thought that was a really cool quote to do it
That
now.
is.
It doesn't matter how old you are. You can start anything that you set your mind to. So do it now, because later becomes never, or what you said,
Yeah.
never may
May
not come.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a dream or something that you've always wanted to do, I definitely think you should just jump in and do it. And you can always keep your job.
Oh,
Like you can
100%.
keep the job that's bringing in your income and do it on the side and just kind of like meddle in it, if you're too scared to take the full leap. But my friend from high school, Christy, she has a podcast called Live to Give. And is it the 2nd or 3rd episode is about this very thing?
It is. I thought that's what maybe made you think about saying this. or
Maybe
talk
it is,
about
because
this.
I listen to it whenever her episodes come out, and the last episode, well, when this podcast comes out, I have no idea.
Right.
But you'll have to go back, and if you like podcasts, hers is called Live to Give, and her whole episode is about
It's just
living
so
out your
motivating.
dream. Yes. And she actually talks about you're not too old, because, we're the same age, and sometimes you may not have it all figured out by the time you're in your 30s, and it's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay, because you still have a whole slew of years to live after you turn 30 years old. It's not over, even though lots of us think that it is. It's not. It's not.
No, and I feel like right now in my life, I'm like, I'm so young. I don't know if I want to go to grad school. Like, that's always in my dream, is to go to grad school
Right.
right after. But I'm like, maybe I should take a break. Maybe I don't need to go, because I can always go back.
Yes, yes.
So-
you're never too old, especially right now. You graduate in May, and you'll be
22.
22 already. And then, if you don't go for a year, you'll only be 23,
yeah.
or 24.
Or if I don't go for 10 years, I'll only be 32. That's
Yes.
still not old.
Yes, that is very, very true. I went back to school. Let's see, I was 24, 25 when I went back
Yeah.
for Surge Tech. And then, started working right after that, doing that. So, I had already thought I was done and in the career. And then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And went back to school, sorry about that. Which again, do it now, because sometimes later never comes.
Yep.
I changed careers in my mid-20s, which was probably not the smartest thing, but it's what I wanted to do. And then changed it again when I got into my mid-30s.
Do you feel pretty set in your career now? Like, this is
yeah.
what you want to do forever?
Yeah. I think so. It's stressful. It comes with a lot of stress and a lot of uncertainty. Like
A lot of managing.
a lot of managing. There's not, a paycheck every 2 weeks or whatever, when you're owning something. But I definitely think when we have like the U-Pick open and people are here, and we hear their stories and we get their DMs, and I don't know, they're just interacting with everything that we do. I think that's what makes it all worth it.
Whereas in the past, you were just selling to grocery stores, so you never saw the bouquets in people's
Right.
dining rooms. You didn't know if you were making an impact.
It was very kind of depressing.
But now
Because
it's all
nobody enjoyed
changed.
it. I didn't allow anybody to enjoy it, because I was not confident in what was being put out there. Even though it was in a grocery store, I didn't have to see that person. You know what I mean? I didn't have to see their
Yes.
reactions and stuff like that. So I completely cut that off. And then this year I was like, well, here we go. And it's been great. It has been great.
Yes.
People have been so sweet, so nice. We've got the best customers, I feel like,
We
that come
do.
to the U-Pick.
And
So,
even if people have, something negative to say or they had a bad experience, like they're never actually rude about it.
Right,
They
right.
offer solutions or they just let us know so that way we can
and
make
they've
it
come
better.
back. Some
They come
people
back.
that have had constructive criticism, which we're definitely open to because we're brand new.
Yeah.
We'd never done anything like that this year, and so we would take some of their considerations, and then they would come back the very
And they
next
still
weekend.
post about it and they
Yeah.
still love their time. So
Yeah. So our
We're very
customers are
lucky.
great for sure. But that's going to be it for today. I think it was another long one.
Oopsie.
But that's okay. Remember to subscribe to our podcast, leave us a review, rate us. We will have all of our Amazon finds in our show notes that we shared with you today. You can visit our website at www.rollingbranchfarms.com and you can get a holiday box that includes 6 satsumas, 1 pound of pecans. They will start shipping out the week after, this week,
Yeah,
because this is
this
posted on
week.
November 28th. So this week, the holiday boxes will be shipping out unless you state otherwise. If you would like for it to be, another week in December, you can always put that in the notes as you're checking out. We have shelled pecan halves, shelled pecan pieces. We have just 3 pound boxes of satsumas, 5 pound boxes of satsumas, and then this comes out November 28th. So the farm tee is in. I'm not sure when it will post, but we will have some pictures up of Brent in the t-shirt and me in the t-shirt. So you can kind of see what it looks like on a man and a woman and go from there. But we will also have boxes this week on the website that include the farm t-shirt with the pecans and the satsumas. So if you're looking for a holiday gift for, a stepdad, grandpa,
Yeah.
these are great gifts for those, your boss, or if you're a company and you're looking for gifts for all of your employees, we also offer bulk pricing. You just have to send us a message on our website. So I think that's everything that we're selling here at Rolling Branch Farms. Our U-Pick is closed. We I know. Thank you guys for such a good year. It was very successful with flowers, pecans, everything, but it is now closed and we will see you guys next year on the U-Pick. But we will see you back here on Monday. It will be me and the kids, so that'll be a fun little special episode. Probably will not be long at all. So if we don't see you before then, Thanksgiving's already passed. So
happy holidays.
happy holidays.
Go
There
enjoy
we
yourself
go.
a Starbucks drink and we'll see you next time.
Yes. Bye.